We have some more relationship questions. They're kind of all lumped together. 4 months ago, I realized my boyfriend has Aspergers Syndrome, just like his brother and his mother. We've been a couple for 5 years now, and at this point, he's met up with another girl who has ADHD, and he hangs out with her. This worries me since I have realized that he has no idea how to interact with women and where boundaries go. They are running together every week and changing clothes in the same room. I've already tried to talk to him, but he says I'm being controlling. How does it work with ADHD and AS? Is the mixture negative? She constantly comes up with ideas and he's constantly forced to do what other people tell him. And what kind of outlook should I have on this to avoid getting hurt all the time? NT girlfriend.
Okay, people with Asperger's syndrome may not know where the boundaries are, what the social conventions are in a relationship, or how what they're doing affects the thoughts and feelings of others. So there are three dimensions affecting this. The chances are the boyfriend is being quite honest and upfront with someone, and he's not concerned with gender, he's more concerned with the quality of the person and what they do. Now, the person who's written in this particular question is obviously sensitive to being hurt with a degree of concern that she doesn't want to be hurt and is projecting onto the situation various worries as though he was a neurotypical. He's an Aspie. So you've got about a 90% chance it's platonic. But just watch it, because you don't know who the other person is and how you can trust them.
Right. The next question is similar to this. Assuming a person is a special interest, is informed, and doesn't object, should it be discouraged? What if the Aspie's wife is upset that another female is a non-romantic special interest?
Oh, it was interesting. When I was doing a relationship session the other day with a group of partners, one of the women said, my husband couldn't have an affair because he can only cope with one person at a time. Me, he couldn't cope with two women. Interesting. I think the interest can be a person, but it's usually at an intellectual level. And as long as the other person realizes that the interest is at an intellectual, platonic level, that should be okay. But the thing is, the person with Asperger's may not understand their partner's feelings in this, and these need to be explained by a third party that they're genuine. Otherwise the reaction is, you're just trying to stop me having fun, you're being mean to me. When that's not the intention, the person may not be aware of the concept of jealousy. Temple Grandin said she really doesn't understand the concept of jealousy. So someone in authority, especially someone who knows about ASD, needs to say to this person, your wife is concerned for these reasons. They are legitimate, so you need to address them.
What might an Aspie do or say to an NT spouse in a situation like this to show that he understands that she's jealous?
I think somebody needs to go through and do a bit of a project on the concept of jealousy and why neurotypicals feel jealous. And that in a relationship you're looking for someone you can rely on and is trustworthy, and just go through what makes a good friend, what makes a good partner, how can you demonstrate this in the relationship. And that if you are seeing this person, to again make sure that it is above board. Again, going through meeting in public places and those sorts of things.
Very good. The next question reads, he ran away in a panic as soon as he asked me to marry him. What can I do, if anything, to soothe my autistic fiancé? And unfortunately, her name is Wolf Lady.
What an interesting choice. Well, the key word is panic and uncertainty, because it's like sort of an exam. You don't know what the outcome's going to be. And so he may have had an enormous courage to actually ask and then run away because he wasn't sure of the answer. All you can do is say, I'm taking time to think about it, we need to know each other longer. In a sort of the word is soothing that she's used there, is a soothing approach to that individual, and find out from them, what are you scared about? What are you anxious about? And then reassure that person.